Welcome to your journey into generative AI for 2026. In this opening scene, we'll set the stage for what GenAI is and why it's revolutionizing industries worldwide. Imagine AI systems that can create art, write stories, or even compose music. These are real-world applications you'll soon master. Whether you're a student, professional, or tech enthusiast, learning GenAI opens doors to innovation and career growth. We'll guide you step by step, starting with foundational concepts and building toward advanced skills. Stay motivated, as each lesson is designed to empower you with practical knowledge and hands-on examples. Let's dive in and discover how GenAI can transform your future, seamlessly transitioning to our next topic, the basics of AI. Before we dive deeper, it's crucial to understand the basics of artificial intelligence. AI refers to machines designed to mimic human intelligence, performing tasks like recognizing speech, analyzing data, or making decisions. In everyday life, AI powers voice assistants, recommendation engines, and even smart home devices. As you begin your GenAI journey, focus on grasping these core principles. Explore online courses, read introductory articles, and experiment with simple AI tools. Building a strong foundation will make advanced concepts easier to tackle. Next, we'll explore the evolution of AI and how generative models have emerged as a game-changer. AI has evolved rapidly over the past decades, moving from rule-based systems to complex neural networks. Early AI could only follow programmed instructions, but today's models learn from data and adapt over time. This shift has enabled breakthroughs in language, vision, and creativity. Generative AI, the focus of this course, represents the latest leap, machines that can generate new content, not just analyze existing data. Understanding this evolution helps you appreciate the power and potential of GenAI. Up next, we'll break down what generative models are and how they work. Generative models are a special class of AI designed to create new data, like images, text, or music, by learning patterns from existing examples. Think of them as digital artists or writers, capable of producing original works. Popular examples include GPT for text and DALL-E for images. These models are trained on massive datasets and can generate content that's often indistinguishable from human-made creations. To get started, try experimenting with free online GenAI tools. Next, we'll look at the core technologies behind these models, such as neural networks and deep learning. Neural networks are the backbone of modern AI, inspired by the human brain's structure. They consist of interconnected nodes, or neurons, that process information in layers. Deep learning, a subset of neural networks, uses many layers to learn complex patterns from vast amounts of data. This technology powers GenAI's ability to generate realistic text, images, and more. For hands-on learning, explore visualizations of neural networks and try building simple models using platforms like TensorFlow or PyTorch. Next, we'll discuss how data fuels these networks and why quality datasets matter. Data is the lifeblood of AI. Generative models learn by analyzing vast collections of text, images, or sounds. The quality and diversity of this data directly impact the model's performance. For example, a text generator trained on diverse literature can write more creatively. As you progress, practice collecting and curating datasets relevant to your interests. Explore open data repositories and learn basic data cleaning techniques. Up next, we'll introduce the concept of training and how models learn from data. Training a generative model involves feeding it data and adjusting its internal parameters to minimize errors. This process, called optimization, helps the model learn to generate realistic outputs. For instance, a model might learn to write poetry by analyzing thousands of poems. Beginners can experiment with training simple models using online platforms or code notebooks. Understanding the basics of training will prepare you for more advanced topics like fine-tuning and transfer learning. Next, we'll explore how GenAI models are evaluated for quality and accuracy. Evaluating generative AI models is crucial to ensure they produce high-quality, relevant content. Common metrics include accuracy, creativity, and coherence. For example, text models are tested for grammar and context, while image models are checked for realism. Peer reviews and user feedback also play a role in refining models. As you learn, practice evaluating outputs and comparing different models. This skill will help you choose the right tools for your projects. Next, we'll discuss the importance of ethical considerations in GenAI development. Ethical considerations are essential in GenAI. Issues like bias, misinformation, and copyright must be addressed to ensure responsible use. For example, models trained on biased data can perpetuate stereotypes. Developers should prioritize transparency, fairness, and accountability. Stay informed about ethical guidelines and participate in discussions on responsible AI. As you build your skills, always consider the societal impact of your work. Up next, we'll look at popular GenAI applications across industries. Generative AI is transforming industries, from entertainment and marketing to healthcare and education. In entertainment, AI creates music, scripts, and visual effects. In healthcare, it assists with medical imaging and drug discovery. Businesses use GenAI for personalized marketing and content creation. Explore case studies and real-world examples to see GenAI in action. This broad perspective will inspire you to find your niche. Next, we'll introduce the tools and platforms you'll use to build GenAI projects. start building with GenAI, you'll need the right tools. Popular platforms include OpenAI's GPT, Google's TensorFlow, and Hugging Face for text and image generation. Many offer user-friendly interfaces and tutorials for beginners. Experiment with free versions to get hands-on experience. As you advance, explore APIs and custom model training. Familiarity with these tools will empower you to create innovative projects. Next, we'll cover the basics of prompt engineering, a key skill for controlling GenAI outputs. Prompt engineering is the art of crafting effective instructions for GenAI models. The quality of your prompts directly affects the output. For example, a clear, specific prompt yields more accurate results. Practice by experimenting with different prompt styles and analyzing the responses. This skill is essential for writers, marketers, and developers alike. As you improve, you'll unlock the full creative potential of GenAI. Next, we'll discuss how to fine-tune models for specialized tasks. Fine-tuning involves adapting a pre-trained GenAI model to perform specific tasks or match a unique style. For example, you might fine-tune a text model to write in your brand's voice or an image model for medical diagnostics. This process requires additional data and training, but results in highly customized outputs. Beginners can start with small datasets and gradually increase complexity. Fine-tuning is a valuable skill for anyone aiming to create tailored AI solutions. Next, we'll explore transfer learning and its benefits. Transfer learning allows you to leverage knowledge from one AI model to improve another, saving time and resources. For instance, a model trained on general language can be adapted for legal or medical text with less data. This approach accelerates development and enhances performance. Beginners should explore transfer learning tutorials and experiment with open-source models. Understanding this concept will help you build more efficient GenAI solutions. Next, we'll discuss the importance of evaluation and iteration in AI projects. AI development is an iterative process. After building your first model, evaluate its performance, gather feedback, and refine it. Each cycle of improvement brings you closer to your desired results. Use tools for tracking changes and measuring progress. Don't be afraid to experiment. Innovation often comes from unexpected tweaks. This mindset is key to mastering GenAI. Up next, we'll explore how to deploy your models in real-world applications. Deploying your GenAI model means making it available for real-world use, whether as a web app, mobile tool, or integrated service. Learn about deployment platforms like cloud services or APIs. Consider factors like scalability, security, and user experience. Beginners can start with simple web demos before moving to larger projects. Deployment is where your AI work makes a tangible impact. Next, we'll discuss monitoring and maintaining your models post-launch. Once deployed, GenAI models require ongoing monitoring and maintenance to ensure they perform as expected. Track key metrics, watch for errors, and update models as new data becomes available. Regular maintenance prevents issues like model drift or outdated outputs. Use automated tools for alerts and reporting. Staying proactive keeps your AI solutions reliable and effective. Next, we look at how to scale your GenAI projects for broader impact. Scaling your GenAI project means expanding its reach, serving more users, handling more data, or adding new features. Use cloud platforms for scalability and explore automation for efficiency. Collaborate with teams to manage larger projects and ensure quality. As you scale, focus on maintaining performance and user satisfaction. This stage is where your GenAI skills can drive real business or social value. Next, we'll discuss the importance of documentation and knowledge sharing. Documentation is essential for any GenAI project. Clearly explain your model's purpose, data sources, and usage instructions. Use diagrams, code comments, and tutorials to help others understand and build on your work. Well-documented projects are easier to maintain and share. Practice writing clear, concise guides as you develop your skills. Next, we'll explore how to contribute to the GenAI community and stay updated with the latest trends. The GenAI community is vibrant and collaborative. Join forums, attend webinars, and participate in open-source projects to learn from others and share your insights. Networking with peers accelerates your growth and exposes you to new ideas. Stay active on platforms like GitHub, Stack Overflow, and AI conferences. Community involvement keeps you motivated and informed. Next, we'll discuss the importance of continuous learning in the fast-evolving AI landscape. AI is a rapidly changing field, so continuous learning is key. Follow industry news, enroll in advanced courses, and experiment with new tools. Set aside time each week to read research papers or try out the latest GenAI models. Lifelong learning keeps your skills sharp and opens new opportunities. As you progress, remember that curiosity and persistence are your greatest assets. This concludes our foundational roadmap. Now you're ready to tackle advanced GenAI topics and make your mark in 2026.